Hey everybody, it's Emily Carolan and Kelly Herbick for another agronomy update. So my team and I, what we've been really focusing in on the past couple of weeks is taking a look at good seed to soil contact out in your fields, and also taking a look at any cold stress emergence that we might have seen from the cold that we had over the past couple of weeks. Kelly, what's the next thing that we need to be focusing in on as we get through the next part of the season?
Yeah, so we'll continue to evaluate stands, look at anything from wireworm, white grub, seed core maggot. We'll still probably see some pressure on, but one of the items that we're focused in on now is black cutworm. We're seeing some high trap counts from the University of Minnesota and University of Wisconsin being reported, and so we want to be vigilant of black cutworm going forward.
Awesome. So how does this insect move into our area, and how do we start to control some of these issues that we might see?
Yeah, great question. So we don't see black cutworm every year, and that's because it's a migratory pest. So they fly in from the adult moths, will fly up from the south, and then as we have these kind of rain events or storm systems, we'll knock them out of the atmosphere. And once they get knocked out of the atmosphere into our backyard, they'll begin laying eggs, and they kind of target those weedy fields, where you've got a lot of weed pressure. Soybean residue is very attractive to the adult moths, and winter annuals is where they'll lay their eggs. So I really like to keep an eye on the no-till fields especially.
Okay.
But they'll lay their eggs, and then shortly thereafter the eggs will hatch. They'll begin feeding on the weeds, and eventually we'll move into the corn crop and begin cutting.
Okay, so as we talk about any protection that we can have for this insect or for this pest, what do we protect ourselves against, and how do we use our hybrids to help with any of the pressure that we might see?
Right, and so the best form of protection is Herculex 1. So that would be in most of the Pioneer traded corn. You'd find Herculex 1 for above ground protection, and that's going to give you really good suppression of black cutworm larvae. Beyond that, though, the insects are actually going to need to feed in order to take a bite and have that trait knock them out. So we need to still stay vigilant, even though we do have Herculex in our products. And really, your Roundup only products are the ones that you want to keep a closest eye on from the Pioneer portfolio. Beyond that, our newest products are going to be protected with Lumivia seed treatment, which is going to give us maybe a little broader spectrum control on some of those other pests that we discussed, and really is going to be solid on black cutworm. But beyond that, we're really focused in on black cutworm. There's a lot of different cutworm species out there, like dingy, sandhill. Your traits aren't going to be the best on some of those other cutworm species, so that's where you really need to have proper identification and contact your Pioneer sales professional if you've got questions on what insects you're seeing in your fields.
Absolutely. We have a lot of other agronomy updates that we are going to keep bringing you throughout the rest of the season, so stay tuned for everything that we have as we get through the next part of the season.
Yep, and just remember, there's more in your Pioneer bag of corn seed than in any other, and that's what our Pioneer sales professionals bring to the table.
Absolutely. Thank you guys, and thank you so much to our sales reps as well for continuing to be out there servicing your fields. Thanks, and have a great day.